Hello and welcome to this video on overcoming fear for men. Fear is a common emotion that affects everyone. Men, in particular, are often expected to be fearless and brave, but the truth is that men are just as susceptible to fear as anyone else. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, or fear of the future, fear can be a paralyzing emotion that keeps us from living our lives to the fullest. But fear doesn't have to control us. In this video, we'll explore some strategies for overcoming fear and living a more fulfilling life. Understanding fear. The first step in overcoming fear is to understand it. Fear is a natural human emotion that has evolved over time to keep us safe. In the past, fear was necessary for our survival. It kept us alert and aware of potential dangers in our environment. Today, however, our fears are often irrational and unfounded. We may be afraid of things that pose no real threat to us. Understanding this can help us put our fears into perspective. It's also important to recognize that fear is a normal part of the human experience. Everyone feels fear at some point in their lives. It's okay to be afraid, and it doesn't make us weak or inadequate. Identifying your fears. The next step in overcoming fear is to identify the specific fears that are holding us back. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by our fears and to avoid confronting them, but ignoring them only gives them more power over us. Take some time to think about the specific fears that you have. Write them down if it helps. Once you have identified your fears, ask yourself why you are afraid of them. What is the worst-case scenario? Often, we find that our fears are based on unlikely scenarios, and that helps to put them into perspective. Changing your mindset. The next step in overcoming fear is to change your mindset. Instead of focusing on the negative aspects of your fears, try to think about the positive outcomes that could come from facing them. For example, if you are afraid of public speaking, instead of focusing on the embarrassment you might feel if you mess up, think about the opportunities that could come from improving your public speaking skills. By reframing your thoughts in a positive way, you can start to see your fears as opportunities for growth and development. Facing your fears. The final step in overcoming fear is to face it head-on. This can be scary, but it's the only way to overcome your fears. Start by taking small steps. For example, if you are afraid of heights, start by standing on a step ladder or climbing a small hill. As you become more comfortable, gradually increase the level of difficulty. It's also important to practice mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing and visualization, to help you stay calm and focused as you confront your fears. Remember that it's okay to feel afraid, but don't let that fear control you. In conclusion, fear is a natural human emotion that affects everyone. It's okay to be afraid, but it's important to understand and confront our fears so that they don't hold us back from living our lives to the fullest. By identifying our fears, changing our mindset, and facing our fears head-on, we can overcome our fears and live a more fulfilling life. Remember to take small steps, practice mindfulness techniques, and stay focused on the positive outcomes that can come from facing your fears. Don't forget to like and subscribe in this video. See you in the next one.